and service your products and services, the people that you really like are the people that you have really good, solid, true conversations with. And that's where it all starts. It has to start with ourselves. We have to start by chatting to ourselves properly. So if you're like me, I'm very good at over-promising to myself all sorts of things. You know, that particularly when it comes to exercise. Now, Jane was talking about ultra-marathons. 100 kilometers, 500 kilometers, 5 days, sleeping on your feet. I don't know how that works. I sleep on the sofa. Bring a sofa with me on the ultra-marathon. That'll work. But when you're in the space, and have you ever sold yourself and said, right, tomorrow morning I'm going to get up, I'm going to get out of bed, and I'm going to go for that. I'm going to walk every morning. I'm going to just do that. No heavy exercise. You done that? I've done that many times. And I noticed one day that what was happening, I promised myself that I was going to get up in the morning and go for a run. I hate running. I was lying in bed, and I was lying in bed. I was all tucked up, nice and warm and cozy, big fat duvet. The alarm went off at 5:30. Hit the alarm, and I could hear the rain on the window. I could hear the wind howling. This is Ireland, remember? Remember I left? So the wind's howling, the rain's going, and rain, by the way, in the UK, it goes that way. It doesn't fall down, it goes right in your face. It's true, you guys, you know. So I'm lying in bed, and maybe you thought of yourself, you're lying in bed at the same time as well. And maybe you've got a good reason, but what happens then is you say, right, I have to get up and go for that run. And maybe you've got a warm body in the bed beside you. Maybe you've got a good reason not to get up. Maybe you've got two warm bodies in the bed beside you. I've got two children under 8 and 5. They lie horizontally, so it's not what you were thinking. So you're lying in bed, and you're saying to yourself, right, I'm going to get up, and a little voice inside your head says, it's okay. Now, you can go for a run when you come home from work. Isn't that true? It's okay, you don't have to do it. It'll be okay. We do this all the time. But the issue was that for the first time in my life, I heard the voice. I heard the other voice inside my head. Not the one that's going red rum, but I heard the voice inside my head that was saying, it's okay, you don't have to do this. And what I did was I challenged it. I had discourse. I spoke back to it. I said, well, actually, you know, I probably do. I've put this off a little bit. And the key was, all I did was take action. I just moved my little toe. You just move your little toe. Just move any movement. Because you know if you're like, you have to stay perfectly still in bed. For those of you who've got children, you know, if the kids wake up in the middle of the night, the first person who moves is that wakes up, right? It's the same when you get up in the morning and you want to exercise. You just move your foot, and all of a sudden, it's downhill all the way. So I understood that, first of all, you have a conversation with yourself. And salespeople have conversations with themselves. Customers have conversations, but we don't actually understand them most of the time. Those of you who are on diets, have you ever gone to pulled out a box of Tim Tams or chocolate chip cookies or something like that, and you know you shouldn't eat them, and you're looking in there, and there's a couple of broken ones, you know. It's not technically a biscuit, that's a crumb.